Good morning, everybody. We have a giant hotfix and balance patch for Helldivers. This video is mainly for the people who can't sit there and read the patch notes right now. I do want to precursor this with the anniversary of Helldivers is the 8th, and it looks like they do have things planned. I will not spoil or leak anything that is going to be coming into the game, but I have seen the leaks, and if you know where to look, you know where to look. But I want to get started with this. The first major thing is gas has changed a bunch. Um, it now lasts for a lot longer, from 6 to 10 seconds, and they've changed it so that the gas dog will target new targets that have not been affected by gas yet. I think that is a huge and nice change because I feel like gas was one of the weakest stratagems in the game. And what's funny is yesterday I was recording a video about we all ran the weakest loadout possible, and gas was included in a lot of our loadouts. I told everybody pick what you think is the worst thing in the game. So that will come out, and I'll have to put a disclaimer on that that's before the patch. Um, there's so many different little things within this patch that are pretty good though. You can jog while carrying seaf rounds. You can throw grenades and stratagems out of the FRV, which is going to be freaking awesome for team play. Drive by OPS, drive by 380s. I mean, essentially, you can have a few dudes in the car just chuck their orbitals out at an objective and drive away. Tuned FRV handling, just a plus that we didn't nobody asked for. People were fine probably with how it drove and didn't drive, but now apparently it's gonna drive better. Slight buff to the loyalist, the amount of ammo, which is honestly surprising because the loyalist pistol is really good. So giving it more ammo is kind of a surprise to me. I didn't really think it was going to get something that was going to get a little bit of a buff. The sterilizer got some overall camera climb and crosshair drift changes, so probably a little bit easier to aim. And they decided that they're going to keep the extra mag on siege ready armor. Uh, it was a bug, but they decided to keep it due to basically how much everybody liked it, which is funny because I feel like maybe it was, like, something they tested, but it accidentally got pushed to live. I'm not really sure how that happens. Like, how do you accidentally add a mag to all the support weapons? Whatever the case is. Um, everybody loved it, they're gonna keep it. This section is here on the backpacks about the guard dog breath, where it's gonna it's gonna prioritize unaffected enemies, enemies unaffected by gas. It won't roam as far, but its targeting range has been doubled. And that was one of the things that guard dog breath had before is those are two huge problems. Is it would target a single enemy, it would chase too far, and it would not respray new enemies of gas. So now it'll respray new enemies. It won't chase as far, but it'll have an initial targeting range that's larger, which is, it had a weak targeting range. So it made it a very weak choice, which is cool. Which I'll start to run it more just for fun, and I think that will make it a lot better on bugs and bots alike because you'll be able to use that to your advantage behind cover now more rather than just reactively to that charger that's beating you in the face. And once again, some of these buffs make me laugh because I don't understand them. Oh god. They increased they buffed mines. Why? Why? Like I get it, but it's so meme-tastic. So mines cooldown for tank mines, incendiary, and anti-personnel get dropped down by a whole minute. That's a whole minute, and that's base. That's base time. So mines are gonna be stupid. If we ever get gas mines, it's gonna be really dumb. And they increase the damage in spread of the anti-personnel and the incendiary mines to minimize them just chain exploding the whole pack of mines. That's a nice quality of life feature because that was one of the problems with the tinier mines is they would deploy in a pile and then one enemy would hit it and go and it just blow the whole minefield up. And well, what's the point of a minefield if all the mines blow up at once? So mine buff, very nice. Bunch of fixes in here as well. Fixes and changes. Some fixes with illuminate grenades on ships. You can emote while falling and ragdolling again. So pretty excited to be flying through the air saluting. It's been a while. Um, the problem is I usually have the kick slotted, so kicking through the air as I'm flying is going to look really stupid. Apparently health packs not restoring stems was a bug. not a change. So that's fixed. Now we get 4 stems out of health packs on the ground. Let's see what else. Bunch of crash fixes. Just a bunch of general crash fixes. I don't think any of these particularly affected anything that's happening to me. There's one with the not cyborg, automaton ships that messes me up. Some better matchmaking and something with chat history getting cleared when going to mission returning it. I don't know. Something with emplacements. What is this? Emplacements. Something about switching weapons with emplacements. I don't think a lot of these. Like one of them is like Tesla turrets. Squid Tesla turrets won't be targeted by turrets. It's also really nice. And the supply pack will now provide stems to other players. That really was something that I thought was a I was fine with the change, but it doesn't make sense mechanically because before this fix, you could just drop the backpack and someone could grab stems from it. So to not be able to share your stems was just like, what are you doing? Are you just hoarding all the stems? And just other little fixes like ragdolling into the FRV, causing the FRV to go flying into space, vaulting over illuminate mission cars. They fixed the sliding bug. I think that was another good one. I don't think there's anything else in here. Something about less purple question marks. Oh, enemies will now start sinking into the ground when killed near terminals or the extraction point, preventing players from being physically blocked. That is a big change that is well appreciated, and people will not read this patch and not notice that. It will make a big difference because I can tell you, as someone who has played a lot of this game, there has been moments where there is a dead charger in front of extraction, and you're not getting out because there's a giant corpse in your way. This will make it so that after they die, they start despawning more rapidly within the extraction space. So overall, a huge quality of life upgrade, especially for gas tank mines. Big changes. Oh, I missed this. The ballistic shield backpack blocks melee attacks now, so you can take the ballistic shield on bugs. So the Spartan loadout is real. I imagine that later this week there's going to be a new war bond. A lot of this stuff is being leaked actively as I make this video, so I look forward to seeing what happens later this week because it looks like there's a lot happening in the story. It looks like there's a lot of content on the way, a lot of great content on the way. So if you want to spoil it, that's up to you. That's on yourself. I have already spoiled it for myself, and I will continue to. I've got a ton of videos that are from Monday that I'm gonna post. So I'm kind of glad that this isn't a giant content drop right now, so I can just keep posting normal videos. But I have to put a little disclaimer on some of the ones that are pre-buff on the gas. So peace out, guys, and I will see you back on Meridia soon. I hope.